chemistry. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense going on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. And the back now goes in motion. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Is picked off. He can go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in a great field position here on their first possession.
Here for the offense. It's a toss play to the right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Tackle made quickly out the 11 with the offense in the red zone now.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And the Gamecocks are going to cash in this red zone trip. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying to run it. It's Baker. Touchdown, South Carolina, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? On the ground, it's Rodgers. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as a defensive player, you got to be thinking, hey, we got him right now. And they dial up the blitz, get after him, and come up with a sack.
And here's the return. Oh, he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Movement here from the tight end. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this run? Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
1st down here for this offense. That's hard. It's Watkins. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. The quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Sayin. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway from this defense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds him in open on the right side downfield. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. He reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
second down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. It's a wide receiver screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Scanning the field. It's Nolan. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Let's it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. In the red area, it's Rogers. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra quarter all tied up now in the second quarter. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On the ground, it's Baker. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Nolan. He's hit as he throws it. What a catch! They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fires it to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Tight end goes in motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, what a grab! The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. To the air, it's Nolan. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. We'll get to the line here in the no huddle. Pre-snap motion from the offense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, South Carolina.
And the Gamecocks begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Looking to pass. It's Nolan. That catch is hauled in. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down in the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Low goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Quick throw, testing the middle. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second down play coming up for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Rodgers. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. This fire on first down makes it second and 10 from the 33. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Powering through. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The game makes it second and medium. Gonna run it. It's Baker. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important third down attempt for this offense. Back to throw. It's Nolan. He pulls in the catch. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The Gamecocks pick up enough to get a first down there. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Gonna run it. It's Baker. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
First down and still motoring. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. To the air. It's Nolan. Caught near the goal line. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to the end zone. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of this quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense is back out there on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Dropping back. It's Nolan. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass caught. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, because he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. The running back here in a direct snap. He did not.
God damn, get off the fucking block.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside. There's just no room out there.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Toss play to the outside. Running through the tackle. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, they seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that, and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the option play. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's third and goal. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. And last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Runs through the defender. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right.
God damn, by this nigga team. Fuck.
This
run, 2, 3 is bad enough, but 4 interceptions in one game, they have no chance of winning this game.
This nigga team saving him, boy.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. It's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Third down coming up after that running play. They'll try and run it with a fullback. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. There he just slips through for a first down.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Gets the first and still running. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Working clock with the ground game. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Breaks free. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. How important is that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So here we we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Looking to throw. It's Nolan. The pass rush closing in. Touchdown, South Carolina. This passing game is on fire today. That's a highlight play for that quarterback. Stands in the pocket, delivers a strike, even though he knows he's going to get pounded.
Yeah, for young quarterbacks, when coaches talk about pocket presence, this is exactly what they're talking about. He stood in there and made that throw, not worrying at all about taking the hit.
And the extra point goes up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Man, that's some bullshit!
He can't stop him.
Bullshit!
The 38, solid gain. Nice play there.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Grab behind the line. It's Bell. Defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, the swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Or it's snapped to the back. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Looking to pass. It's Saying. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now, 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Down to this in this playoff game, 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm in this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? To throw, it's Nolan. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock is stopped.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for 6.
Oh, you piece of shit! Oh, you piece of shit!
Win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a